Welcome to a film presentation of our Copa Canyon trip in mid-November 2009. The trip begins with a one-night stay at an El Paso Airport Inn, where we can admire the biggest equestrian bronze statue in the world. It was 10 years in the making, and the half-inch bronze casting weighs 12 tons. But that's not all. Another 17 tons of stainless steel reinforcing was needed to hold it up. The memorial is 36 feet high, about 12 meters. A very impressive statue right in front of our hotel. And I'm using the present daylight to capture more shots on film. Coming from Canada, the palm trees are a rare sight, and they capture my attention right away. The plan for the next day is an early rise, so we can avoid the big lineups at the border and drive to Chihuahua. But before going to bed, I capture a nice sunset from our hotel room. Our bus race has started an hour ago. After we cross into Mexico, we change buses. For some bureaucratic procedures, quite a few of the pictures are shot from inside the bus and later on from inside the train. Coming up is a pit stop at one of the toll stations. There was another one later. And it was nice to stretch your legs a bit, because we still have a long drive before us. Scenery-wise, it's basically a high desert landscape.
A black tank that is called a tinaco, T-I-N, like their water tank. And then in Chihuahua, hand side, about 10 o'clock direction.
It is about 20 degrees here. That's about 68 Fahrenheit. And shortly we will stop for a lunch break. While on the subject of meals, all food served on the trip was excellent. Of course, as with all other things, that reflects only my opinion. An hour later, we are back on the road.
You see some Mennonites here. I don't see any apples.
Every 2.5 hours, there is a welcome rest stop. And as you may have noticed, I shoot everything that is of interest to me. We have arrived at our next overnight stop in Creel. About 2,500 meters. A very rustic but comfortable overnight accommodation.
Que me dejes a tu hermana.
The next morning we had some free time to do some sightseeing in the city. First I take some pictures of our country-like setting, noticing frost on the ground due to the high altitude. This is a pretty remote area of northern Mexico, and after having a hearty breakfast, we walked into the city to explore the area. Our tour guide told us we will meet natives trying to sell their wares, and they will say, "Compra, compra," which means buy this, and children are also involved in it. Then she said, "Vámonos, let's go and see." A rather depressing sight are those many steel fences. Almost every door and window has got steel bars.
What is it? 8 carat for you.
8 carat.
Counter of the city.
Somebody to take a picture of. Oh, that's right.
It's a pretty one.
Well, yes, and they'll do better.
So she starts reading the kitchen. Is that what she said? And you said that's enough? Yeah. She would. She would.
At this very moment we are actually staying at the train station, awaiting the arrival of our train. We have a nice view of the statue on top of the mountain, and local vendors are trying to get the last minute sale going.
Stay off the track.
Quickly we board the train, and then begins the famous Copper Canyon train ride. At Tivisatero is the only overlook, panoramic overlook of the canyon. A short 10-minute stop and then the train leaves again. If you miss it, you're out of luck. It actually happened on this trip, but apparently it was one of the crew members and the train had to back up for 10 minutes. A very scenic overlook, and everybody's scrambling to get as much as possible on camera. Too bad it's the only stop for us on the way down. Copper Canyon is actually twice as big as the Grand Canyon in the United States, and is basically left over as a native reserve. There are no roads through the canyon, and the train is the only transportation. And for a very long time it had the bad reputation of being the scariest and most dangerous train ride in the world. Accidents happened and improvements lasted 100 years. Lots of native vendors around.
Amigos.
All on board. The train is air conditioned and slowly it's getting warmer. Also a number of unscheduled stops for exchanging the crew, refilling water tanks, and native people try to sell their hand-woven baskets at every stop. Construction of the railroad was completed in 1961 and it is considered a marvel of modern engineering. Modern? I don't know. It took 90 years to finish. We will be going over 37 bridges and through 86 tunnels. The terrain is pretty rugged and wild, very dangerous for building a railroad. And a few times I noticed rail cars way down in the canyon, lying there and rusting away. Since there's no road through the canyon, the railway is the only means of transportation. Again a stop, waiting for the train that's coming from the opposite direction. The scenic highlights are pretty hard to catch on the fly. They're mostly gone after 2-3 seconds. You have to be a sharp shooter. Check out the next shot with my reflection in the glass.
Left-hand side direction of 7 o'clock and take a picture. Since this is the Reservoir Colosio, and this bridge on the highest.
The longest bridge, Aguascalientes, is 1,000.
As you can see, dinner was served on the train, but I was waiting for a sunset and had the camera right next to me. When the sky started to change color, all my focus was concentrated on the sunset. and eating just happened in between. I cannot comment on the food, but the skies, they were marvelous. After the sunset, I slept well at our hotel in El Fuerte. The next morning we take a look at the tropical setting of our new accommodation. A former palace of a city mayor, if I remember correctly from the tour. And there's tons of photographic opportunities right at our feet. How about green oranges and green bananas in mid-November? Or is this the famous El Zorro? Entering the lobby, I see hummingbird feeders with birds that I have never seen before, a different variety of hummingbirds. Look at them. The irritating colors, just fantastic. They do migrate to Canada in the late spring, where I have photographed them many times, but return every fall to Mexico. A truly amazing bird. Never thought I'd get this close. I noticed them on top of the canyon too, at 8,000 feet, but I never got a good shot and had to erase everything. We do the gardens and the rooms, looking out for photographic opportunities. Rarely do we see this lush, flowery environment in our area, so the camera is rolling almost non-stop. Looks like an orchid, but I don't know.
I wandered around this place this morning earlier. Now it's locked.
How you doing? Okay. Good. Ready for a big day? There's just BS forever. You gotta realize that all that BS is what you have to do. So how you doing? Hey, I'm here.
Yeah, to see if I had any bruises from the train.
I am 100% occupied seeking out photographic opportunities, having a hard time keeping up with the events. So much is new.
20,000, yes.
You gave it to your kids?
And have three.
Yes.
Everybody's being entertained by the birds, huh?
In the Casa Vieja, northeast corner of this section, which is that room.
Now our leader gives us a tour of the premises.
Mrs. and Mr.
Rafaela Almada home in El Puerto. And they did a very good job of doing it. It took 5 years to finish this mansion. As you can see, most of the construction is adobe brick construction. Los Angeles in Alta California, also because Miss de la Vega had passed away. So they moved to Alta California. And in El Puerto around 1821, there was rumors in El Puerto about this hero and this bandido, this bandit, that used to protect or defend.
We're not smiling.
That's important.
The courtyard of the city hall. The day will be filled with sightseeing El Fuerte, a float trip, and other surprises. We also learned that some festivities are going on right now in Mexico. This is why at times the streets take on a carnival-like atmosphere. In a few moments we will get ready for our float trip on the El Fuerte River. Watching birds is the main object.
Is that the same thing as the form?
A very nice kingfisher on his back. Oh, a cardinal. Haven't seen that for many years. Bird nests.
Good morning to you.
Quite a lot of them.
Is that the ball hanging down?
Oh, yours?
What's the ball? Is that?
Obviously, if that sound came from a cow, I cannot see. A nice egret. We will see more of them.
There was a whole group over there. They were having fun.
Osprey,
They are casual.
a common raptor near waters.
What? What's me?
Again an egret, and then a blue heron flying away.
Right there. There's an American coot. Did you see anything over here, Tom?
A coot I think. Right in the branches. Green heron.
Green hair.
Oh, sitting right there on the bench.
Whoa, nice shot. Again, a blue heron. That's the old fort and the end of our float. Up there is circling a turkey vulture.
Take it, I pushed it a little bit.
We are walking back to the inner city, our hotel, going past the old fort, which now houses the museum. We intend to visit it later on in the afternoon.
You want to check them out? Good morning.
We are back in our hotel. We haven't seen half of it what is hidden in this palace. There is just so much to see and to investigate. It'll take more than a day. The breakfast and lunchroom.
And his bell, he has Coyon, he has a dance representing the Pascola to scare off the evil. When Germán dances the Pascola, folks, he's scaring off those evil spirits. These dances they do, for example, the Day of the Dead, November 2nd. Also,
¿Conoces a Germán?
The dance is an expression how they used to hunt deer with their exhaustion and then killed it. At this restaurant we had lunch and another very nice surprise. This guy was having a quiet siesta, while inside the restaurant a carnival-like atmosphere prevailed. I find pictures of the dance we have just seen live before and hurry around until lunch is served. It's the right time, I am hungry. So is this guy, and watch out for the coming surprises.
Wow, the cream of the crop comes from the top.
There you have it. Mexican imagination dressed in youthful exuberance. The rest of the afternoon was free time for us all, and we go on another sightseeing trip of the city, visiting some old places and some new ones we have not seen yet.
Qué bonito es sentirse chihuahuense, aventar por los aires un balazo que marque en el espacio la ruta y el valor.
The previous pictures are testimony of a turbulent Mexican history, which to some extent continues to this day.
Enfrentarse al destino cara a cara.
And El Fuerte is located in the state of
Sinaloa.
Viva Chihuahua, viva Chihuahua, tierra que sabe a cariño, tierra que huele a sotol. Viva Chihuahua, viva Chihuahua, tierra bendita bañada de luna y de sol. Nada importa si vengo de Cuauhtémoc. Nada importa si vengo.
the old fort. The new museum is our next goal. We pay our dues and go inside to have a look.
Lo que importa es que todo sea Chihuahua. Que mi sangre sea sangre tarahumara.
For the next hour we stroll through the rooms, take in more Mexican history, then climb up on the walls, get an overlook of the city.
Gatito pasajerito de Lima,
From top of the walls you enjoy a panoramic overlook of the whole area and the city. A brisk wind is blowing up here, making it nice and cool. This is the second time I capture a turkey vulture circling above, but only because I found out it was later on landing on top of the church steeple. What a lucky shot! I have spotted butterflies in those flowers and tried to get them into focus. Not that easy. The yellow one don't come out now. Again, but you have to be patient. Looks like someone is calling me. Back at our hotel we have first dinner and then await a Mexican happy hour show. Because of very subdued light there will be dim pictures.
400 pesos.
Arriba y arriba, yo no soy marinero. Aguanta la mera, aguanta la mera, aguanta la mera, Joaquín aguanta la mera. Oh, she's good. Hey, are you married? México lindo y querido, si lindo y querido, si muero lejos de aquí, que digan que estoy dormido y que me traigan aquí. Ay, señorita, ay, ay, ay. Aguanta la mera, Guajina aguanta la mera, aguanta la mera, díganse por favor. Guajina aguanta la mera, aguantando mera, Guajina aguanta la mera. soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán. Bamba, bamba, bamba. Bamba. Your husband? No le importa si vengo de delicia. No importa si vengo de Camargo, si soy de Casas Grandes, de Juárez o Parra. Lo importante es que todo sepa. Me muera, currucú, currucú. Currucú, currucú. Me volvieras mi burrito.
After that came a Mexican folklore dance.